actually.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But
that's I
they
think a
didn't have General, I
problem
think.
that you had with yours is that it was infusing with physical or hydro instead of physical. You also lose like cryo resonance uptime too. So it's probably like a pretty big drop.
But that enemy is really annoying.
Yeah.
The Hera, like
Yeah, it
I
is.
can't. I feel like with Kinich, it's gonna be really annoying.
Until you get Nicole, but you won't have Nicole this path.
Yeah, exactly. Can they hear me by the way?
They should be able to, yeah. Two notifications is crazy. Yeah, I changed the title. So I restarted the stream because it was only live for 9 seconds. So I'd rather have not the wrong title. What's up, people? Hello, Master at Ebzy. Hello, Blobadob.
But do you think it's
Hello,
worth
Abraham
trying?
Kite. Hello, I'm here, Digus. Hello, Emberbora. Hello, Lai the Accountant. Hello, Deadly Forecast. Hello, Ken7. Hello, Har1547. Hello, Flinsmain2. Hello, Umara Talavez. Hello, Usink. Hello, Sadak. Hello, Sanikov. Hello, EPMA. Hello, Tsetserlek. Alright, we're done.
Okay, here's my thoughts though.
Yeah, thoughts?
Um, I have Emily, but I don't know if Emily's just gonna fuck it up, you know?
Mm-hmm. Because she'll do too much burning damage.
And yeah.
Well,
And
is it most hits, right? So maybe burning does burning always break it? Like maybe there'll be
I
maybe is
haven't tested it at all
okay.
because I didn't want to reset my Kinich run until we thought about it a little bit more.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I worked really hard for that Kinich run.
For sure.
But if Skirk's not possible for the last one with my current Skirk investment, then I might as well reset it to try, you know?
Yeah.
But
I guess
basically,
the main question is
they
will it
also
be
have
easier?
C2 R0. What?
I
What's
guess the
easier?
question is
Yeah,
will it
I
be
don't.
easier with Kanichi or like I don't know. I'm not actually not totally confident that it will be, you know.
Yeah, well, the playthrough that I saw that they sent me, it didn't even seem like the Canooch player was like super insane of a player. Like it was a pretty decent run, but it wasn't like they were insane, you know?
Yeah. Someone asked, is this about the horrible pull count? The pull count, someone did a calc and the pull count is fine. There's no, like the pulls are, the average pulls from, um, the average pulls over the past years are it's the same. It's a bit higher than last year and the year before. So no, it's not about the horrible pull count because the pulls are the same. It's just that they made Lohen standard and they're releasing. It kind of feels like it. Okay, I didn't say this before, but it kind of gives HSR where there's like a whole archetype where it's like there's this whole archetype, and if you just skip the archetype, you can save so many pulls, and it just feels bad to. It's like there's just this hex archetype, Nicole, Durin, Varka, Lohen, and it just like makes you want to skip everything because you can't get because getting one thing is not worth it. You can't afford everything, so you just get nothing. Talking about recently higher isn't
Kind of
good
reminds me
enough.
of
They need to
ZZZ.
increase. Okay. Huh?
Reminds me of ZZZ. I feel like
Oh yeah,
didn't
ZZZ
ZZZ do
too.
that more
Yeah,
specifically?
ZZZ. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe I'm thinking of ZZZ.
Yeah.
What happened? I just
But
think that Lohen not being standard just like kills the value of the Hex team in a lot of ways. Not fully. It'll still be worth it for a lot of people, but like I just feel like it's rough. He's not standard.
But how much better is C2 Kniech for C2 R0 Kniech versus C1 R1 Kniech? I'm pretty sure C2 R is better, right?
I don't know. I think his R1's really good. What was the weapon they were using?
R5 Serpent.
Okay, and yeah, C2 would be better.
Because that's like, should I even try? Like,
ZZZ income is so high in comparison. I don't think that it's not quite equivalent though, because like the ZZZ does release 2 new characters every single patch. What is this stream about? The same as always, just hanging out. They don't really have a, unless I'm like testing a new character, they don't specifically have a particular purpose.
also, I know it's bad, but I like kind of want Emily's weapon.
Such a bad pull for you. Calamity Queller is too good. It's barely an upgrade. Calamity Queller is actually like kind of goated for her. Hi, Rainbow's mom. No, it's not. No, Rainbow is April's mom. That's what chat decided, by the way. I had I had Rainbow on a stream. What did they just do? They made Lohen standard.
Wait, they made him standard or they made,
No,
made
not they
him
made him
not
not.
standard?
They made him not standard. My bad. Almost gave some people hope there.
This person says they have Emily and her Sig. Is it better to run her on Deep Road once you get Durin and Nicole, or replace her with Eon Sun? I'm assuming you have Kniech.
I think Durin's going on Deepwood there. So Durin goes on Deepwood and Emily goes on Reverie. Oh yeah, so you do get to use Reverie after all. You don't even need Kniech C2.
Oh, nice. But then you don't get to take advantage of the new set, like the Durin set.
Yeah.
Her signature is better now. Yes, her signature is better than Calamity Queller, but it's like not by a lot.
I can't believe the Hoyle Shells be still defending when I said 60 pulls and no 240 resin. I mean, I guess I just find it like, why are we complaining about the pulls now suddenly? The pulls have been the same for a long time. The problem is Lohen being limited and not standard, right? I'm just not sure why now is the time to complain about pulls. That's all I'm not saying it's not valid to complain about pulls. It's because of the Wuwa collab. I mean, I feel like it feels like the dirty thing they did is making Lohen limited when he's kind of shit, and Hexar is already pretty expensive. I feel like giving if you give 10 more pulls, that doesn't fix the issue. Like 10 more pulls per patch. Everyone I know is unhappy with the pulls count. Okay, I guess it's just like mob psychology tipping point that causes now the time, because the pulls are the same as always. Same as last year, same as the year before. They're even a bit higher. So I don't know. Not saying that that makes it a good amount of pulls that we have. I'm just saying it's like what I don't understand is why so many people thought the Lohen would be standard because all the leakers agreed. All the leakers are reliable. That are reliable agreed that he would be standard. And he has standard banner level constellations, which is pretty much the tell.
I was kind of excited about Lohen because I think he's kind of cool,
Yeah.
and I'm probably gonna get his team without even like not. I'm not going for Lohan, but I'll probably just have his team. So I thought
Yeah.
it could be kind of cool to just have him, and it would
Yeah.
be fun. But now I'm definitely not.
Yeah. Wu slowly gets better and Genshin keeps giving us dry patches. This is just the end of every region, guys. The end of every region is meant to be dry. Unless
Are
you,
these people like new to Genshin or something?
yeah. I mean, this is yeah. Genshin. This is the yearly Genshin crash out. I'm interested. I'm actually surprised we haven't had more Genshin crash outs. Nodcry has just been very well received overall. This is the tamest yearly Genshin crash out ever, actually. The reason why I think it's like a bit wrong to expect more pulls is because they want you to buy pulls. So to me, I think one should expect the things that wouldn't take away from people buying pulls, which is like better other rewards, like a good free character. People are tired and accept power creep as a reality. Doesn't mean more people are satisfied. Yeah. We complain and leave bad reviews on Google Classroom. We still, man, people are pissed. All right. Welcome. Thanks, Rainbow. Thank you very much. Literally my new favorite person, resubscribing. 9-month subiversary. Wow. Will Lohen power creep Skirk? No. My first time here. Nice. I hate that they're transferring Primo budget to Miliastra. Miliastra has... See, that's a misconception as well. Miliastra is additional pulls. At least if you look at historic trends. Buy pulls? Hell nah. Yeah, especially when they take away the the third party top ups. I agree. I would do only Welcome Battle Pass if it was me. But that's like, yeah, it's a gotcha game, you know. Teams are more expensive than before it. That's why people want more pulls. Totally, and that's fair enough. Again, I wonder if Genshin regrets making Miliastra because you could kind of obscure how good a character was before Miliastra, but now it's impossible to hide.
Yeah.
Like before, it's like, oh, well, yeah, my Hu Tao cleared slower, but I couldn't exactly see how much slower. Like, really, because, like, who cares if it was, like, 60 seconds or 40 seconds? Like, who cares? But now it's, like, hella obvious, you know?
Mhm.
All I want is them to buff characters faster. Yeah, I want them to buff characters faster, and I want them to tone down the restrictions.
Am I crazy for thinking that Emily's like fun to play? Like I think she has good animations. I don't know.
You have fun pressing skill.
Yeah.
Nice. Apparently,
Like
if when you use her burst, you want a burst skill. By the way, that keeps her damage higher.
why?
Someone mentioned it in I pinned it in my Fontaine Chronicled guide, but it like using her skill resets her flower stacks or whatever. But if you burst first and then skill, it doesn't reset her flower stack, so you can keep higher damage. Genshin, I feel, keeps deleting content for us to play. Shows how worthless some bursts are and that characters are way worse as a result. Deleting what content do you feel like they deleted?
People have all sorts of theories.
The testimony is completely irrelevant to real world combat, though? That's so not true.
Like some off-field characters are annoying. Like I'm thinking about the rest of this team. Durin, you have to press skill twice, and his animation takes forever.
The test dummy's pathetic and worthless. Holy shit.
And then he's like, what does he say in combat?
A New Life. This Naya trailer looks like it had elements of Miliastra. You guys are so weird. What does that even mean?
The story is only just begun.
Why are
Like,
they
I don't
removing
wanna
the
hear
free
that.
weapons as well? Yeah, that's weird.
And then Bennett. You don't like Bennett's skill. Let's be real. Nobody likes Bennett's skill.
Yeah, but it's annoying.
But Emily, you just kind of like, oh, I'm blooming. I'm gonna bloom again. Goodbye. That's it. Easy.
You're silly. Chat's
It's
silly.
fun. It's fun. Because it's not annoying. I didn't like literally get annoyed having to use her.
Uh-huh. Okay, I need to figure out what I'm farming. Like, I'm pissed. Like, guys, like, I'm pissed. Guys. I'm pissed about this whole situation because Durin is not standard. He's too bad to be a limited character, and he was going to be a good, fun standard character.
Lohen.
Lohen.
You said Durin.
I'm sorry. I'm pissed that Lohen isn't a standard character because he would have been a great standard character. He would have given a great free-to-play team for people, and he would have baited people, free-to-play team, if you had Hex stuff. And he would bait people into getting Hex. So to me, it was a win-win between the player base and Genshin. But everyone else is like taking this as like the last, like Genshin's terrible in every way all of a sudden, which is kind of blowing my mind. Why are we crashing out again? I mean, I just explained why I'm upset. Everyone else is like has totally different things that I think are either like, do I think is it fine to complain about the pulls? Obviously. It's obviously fine to complain about the pulls. You can want more pulls. Do I think it's like a productive / good thing to complain about? No. Personally. I think because I think that just like I mean, sure. Hey, you know what? Never mind. Go ahead. Complain about the pulls. But like all of a sudden, all of this other stuff, people are bringing up so many like Miliastra and all of this other stuff. It's just like complain about the thing that you're complaining about, and just own that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Lohan's cons are very bad for a limited. He's not a limited character. He doesn't have the power level. He's way lower than like guys. You think Varka is bad? Guys,
Yeah.
you think Varka is bad? Try to take a 20 DPS hit on the same exact team and you don't have a good weapon, a good C1, or a good C2. You think Varka is bad? Holy shit. He was not meant to be standard. Or he was not meant to be limited. It's because other games are starting to release that are doing things a lot better. That's always been the case. People have always said that. Wuwa released so long ago. Wuwa is old as hell, and it's always given better pulls and had better combat and whatever, whatever. He's not standard, get over it. It happened just a couple days ago. You don't have to tell me to get over it. It was only leaks. You can't be mad at Rams Online. No, because he's also bad. He's bad. He's a very bad limited character as well. He's bad. He's bad at C0. He has bad constellations. It's not only leaks. The kit is designed to be standard. You can tell. What's up, Kopili? Thanks for the prime. I'm gonna get mad at you guys, chat. If you guys keep being like this, I'm gonna be mad. You're gonna send me a little bit. What happened with the polls? People just decided it's time to complain about polls, which it's fine. Why do you cry? I'm crying. Varka got his upscale and now his vertical investment's insane. Yeah, Varka's a good character now. Is Lone Caesar worth pulling? No, never. Why are you blaming Genshin? Let's cancel fraud leakers. True. Well, again, I don't think it's a fraud leaker. I think Genshin changed it. He was supposed to be standard. It's obvious. It's not productive to complain. Whale is every character and thinks he's relatable. No, I don't think I'm relatable. And I didn't say it was not. I say,
Yeah,
look,
I'm the relatable one.
oh my god. I think you should complain about things that make sense to complain about, okay? And I changed my mind on the polls thing, right? Like, I said, like, there has to be a limit onto exactly how what's the acceptable amount of free pulls, because it's not a free game, right? So like, but I do think 65 is too low. It should be at least 80. Do you think it's still worth it to pull Lohen? No, he's terrible. He's expensive and terrible. It's about time for Genshin to step up its game, it feels like, to complete with Wuwa. People have said that since the launch of Wuwa. And they have a little bit, so hopefully they continue, I guess. Why is he limited? Because I think it's because he got really popular. People talked about how good he was for a standard banner character, and people really like his design and his animations. He got really popular, and then they decided to just make him limited. Complain about the weapon skin? Hell yeah, complain the hell out of the weapon skin. Lazy ass. Although I like the idea of weapon skins, by the way, but the same one, kind of sus.
But you're getting the same one again?
It's like the same, it's the Navia one. It's like a reskin of the Navia free-to-play weapon.
Oh. Can you look at these pieces and let me know if I should get rid of one of them?
1 second,
Or
I'm
keep
just
one of
gonna
them?
catch up to the chat. Kidding, read Navia. Oh my
Always
God.
reading chat.
I skip Varka because my friend says below mid. Yeah, we'll try Lohen doing the same DPS, but with all the supports and buffs as old Varka.
Hoyu
He's
said
so
that we would
bad.
get a standard character every year. Did they say that?
They did, yeah. I don't
Where's
think Lohen's
the
that bad
standard character that we
personally.
got
Is
this
he
year?
top? Is he top meta? No, but is he fine? Honestly, no. For how expensive his team is, 4 5-stars, and he can't even, and he barely hit Skirk level. Have you seen TGS video? He's Skirk level. Yeah, but like Skirk is a 3-cost team or a 3 5-star team. Lohen's a 4 5-star team, 4 limited 5-stars. He was Skirk level at free-to-play level when he was standard, but now that he's not, if you add an extra pull to the Skirk team, it's not Shenhe. I don't know why TGS calcs with Shenhe. If you're gonna put another 5-star, no one even has Shenhe. Who's pulling Shenhe for a 2% increase over Mona? Put on Mona and get her a weapon, and now she's destroying the ever-living daylights out of Lohen, who has a bad
Skirk's
weapon.
weapon, not Mona's weapon, if
Yeah.
anyone was wondering.
Yeah. Lohen has a bad weapon, a bad C1, and a bad C2. It almost seems like they decided to make him limited last minute. Almost definitely. Stellar reactions will carry Lohen, yeah. Or are they thinking making limited DPS before a limited Crow Harbinger DPS? 100%. Makes no sense. Chance they'll get it fixed before release. If D has anything to go by, 0. Lowen was a
Wait,
10 out of
so
10
they're
standard, a 5 out
supposed
of
to
10 mid.
get...
Yeah, exactly.
Are they gonna just counter their word then? They're not
Yeah.
gonna get release a standard this year?
Yeah.
Or is Sandrone gonna be standard?
That would be insane. Because then that would mean she's free almost instantly as well, because you get a free character right after. I have C2 Wander. Should I go for Duran Cons, Nicole Cons, or Nicole R1? I think Nicole Cons are the best. Go check out Nora's most recent video. I think he talked about it. Is Nicole good for my Caesar R1 Chaska? I think so, yeah. But keep an eye on my testing
When will be
sheet.
a rerun? Almost certainly the patch after the next one.
Enfield? Oh yeah, Enfield's good. Although it doesn't even have Endgame, so we can't really say how that stuff goes yet.
It's a standard per year, not per region. So yeah, are we gonna have a Tainari situation again?
Oh yeah, that's true. Standard per year, not per region. Why are people so pressed about complaining? If there's one thing there is about Genshin, it's that every year we get a yearly crash out. Feels like other games have been working on the feedback and Genshin straight up ignores request. Yeah, sure. What kind of feedback? I would rather complain about the specific feedback. Eddie free pulls is a stretch. What's Lohen premium team? Lohen, Duran, Nicole, Lally, or Shalonen. Skip Lohen, Summer how he learns. People will. They made a wrong read on this, I think. Wu has nothing to do, same as Genshin. Yeah, I have no idea really. It's the Jeff's fault. True. The Juve did this to us.
It's definitely Jeff's fault.
Yeah, event weapons seem dead.
And guys, remember to spread your daily Jeff hate. Go to his channel and go hate on him. No.
No, we love Zajuve. We love Zajuve.
No, we're joking.
Does April like Skirk now? Yes, she's in love.
I like Skirk's kit.
There's so many comments. Is the stream like popping off? Jesus.
We're popping. I hate myself.
FC2 Wander. Okay, I already answered that. Okay, I'm gonna skip down. If I missed your, I was trying to read most of the comments, but I'm gonna skip down because there have been a lot of comments. Huh?
What? Okay.
Okay. You're so back in the Kenichira, I see. What's the point of review botting? The bot already moved. I mean, the fact that they have to remove them is probably means that they're reading them. Maybe annual crash out is a sign that devs don't listen. Totally. So Jeff's chat looked up the exact same wording, and it said that they would be updating the standard banner more frequently in the years to come. Okay. More frequently. Is Klee meta now with Duran? Pretty meta. She's one of the most meta old characters. Can you use Nicole for Aoife? I don't think so. It seems kind of bad. They haven't released quality of life updates anymore. I'd say that's a big problem. Why did they suddenly stop releasing quality of life updates? It's very weird.
I believe there was a quality of life section of the live stream, actually. They like made it so that when you play the story, if you want to catch up on some lore thing, you can open up the little details and it'll tell you information about the story that you're playing. that you would want a refresher on.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of
I
good.
remember that. I like that. That was good, but no one asked for it.
Is llama good for stellar
Genshin's
reaction?
really
Probably
good at
not, but
giving
we'll see.
things that we don't ask for.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that that's a big problem. Is I have a list of stuff that I'm asking for, and they've addressed some of it, but it's been a while since they've addressed anything. So this is
Okay,
my
okay.
list.
They don't want to do a skip button because they want us to fall in love with the characters. I get it. They don't want us to have certain things with resin because they want us to resin refresh. Okay, but skins,
Yeah.
literally untapped market. They could make money. Why aren't they doing it?
He always has a list for everything. It's true. I'm list man. Do you think fun-in characters should be added to the con selector? I kind of think they will. Ice skating cat girl standard. Ouch, get wrecked April.
Oh no. What if she's like good though? Like good standard, like Lohen?
A little weird to consider meta teams baseline DPS to lunar teams since we only have one good lunar team. That's what I'm saying, man.
Okay, and the other thing is if they reran the Chronicle Wish banners, like if they did a Chronicle Wish banner every single patch, literally every patch,
Mm-hmm.
I think they would make more money. Actually, because
Mm-hmm.
they're bad.
I agree. Yeah.
Bad characters, but the people would be like, "Oh, my favorite character's there. I need to get them." I don't know. And then people who want to get bad characters can get their bad characters and move on with their life instead of waiting a year to
Totally.
get their bad character. Why are you
Totally.
waiting a year to get a bad character?
Totally
I don't
agree.
Why are they I don't understand it. Why would you make someone wait a year to get a bad character? Nobody wants them.
Do you think it's worth it to pull C? I agree with you. Do you think it's worth it to pull C2 Muika this patch because I can't clear anything with C0? Her C2 is insane. If you want to keep playing Muika, then C2 is amazing, and also would be probably a good idea to learn Charge Dash and learn to melt everything because you should be able to clear everything with her C0, but C2 really is very insane. Jello trying to move up in the YouTube world. I don't know. I didn't think it was this. I didn't think it was gonna be like this, but apparently here we are. What is the view? What is the view
Zero
count?
Shenhe or C3
Getting videos isn't-
Mona for Skirk. I'm pretty sure it's Zero Shenhe. And then you can get Shenhe's free C1 as well.
Oh my
with this
god,
one.
we've got 569 viewers live. People love the negativity. Holy shit. I didn't think this was gonna be that big of a deal, but this is crazy. Wow. Wow, that's so many people. That's like almost live stream levels. Have you tried Woowa?
How
Yeah.
dare you
Will you ever
allow
make
women
content on
to
it?
have an opinion?
Huh?
What? I don't know. Someone was just kind of like being based in the comments.
Have you tried Woowa? Will you ever make content on it? It's just not popular enough, sorry. If it was more, I don't like it enough more than Genshin to switch on my own, and it's not popular enough to be worth making content. Like, just for, like, it's a lot of work to make a channel, and it's not popular enough. Will Varka be able to clear Moon Gecko after Nicole and Prune? I think so. I think so. Nicole's passive, very mid. You still need the compass. Yeah, I don't know. Does anyone know? Is there any point? Any point to getting her? Is there any point for her thing, or is it just an aesthetic treasure compass? The Just chat was chanting war when I want to spread the daily to Jeff. Hey, what the hell? Don't. We love the Jeff. We love the Juve. Any update on Sandrone? I can't wait for the update. When is it? How hard is it to quality of life? Yeah, we need it soon. We don't know if Sandrone has a boring kit yet. Jello list packed always. I'm tier list man and list man and just list man in general.
Okay, I'm gonna go through this this list here that you have pulled up of like the quality of life things you want, and I'm gonna talk about if they're gonna happen or not. Nod Cry, Treasure Compass, not happening. Maybe in the future compasses, probably like that. Past compasses, you're dreaming. No, not happening. Buff old characters at a faster rate? No. Make endgame bosses less restrictive? No. Allow us to toggle constellations on and up? No, they're never going to do that. Fix artifact loadouts? Not happening. They've already tried to fix it twice. It's not happening. Fix 4-star problem? No, they make money. Allow us to challenge the weekly bosses 3 times per week? That could happen. I could see that happening, actually. Rerun characters much faster? No. Skip button? No. Replay past events? No. Add artifacts to the strongbox right away? Pfft, no, absolutely not. Add overflow resin? No. Add a way to get old event weapons?
Like she just a
I'd
ray
like
of
to see that.
sunshine.
They could do that. I could see that. Add battle pass rewards beyond 50. I could see that too, actually. Yeah.
Why we have a lot of people today? Because people, it's like the perfect storm of I had something to complain about, and everyone else just took this as an opportunity to. Apparently, that's a fever pitch. Jeez.
I'm not a negativist. I'm a realist, guys.
Will a trash Gunner bait? Will a mid? I don't know. Change your stream title to make low end standard and 1,000 people or more join. I mean, that's kind of what it is. Kind of what's going on, right? Is this not a live stream? It's my live stream, but I'm like, it's like live stream level. It's like the Genshin live stream levels. Ballpark, how much money you've spent on Genshin? I mean, it's in the thousands, but it's in the thousands. I don't know. Woo community only cares about rage bait content. It does feel very rage baity. The negativity really collects people. Yeah, especially right now when something happens, they're just waiting. Because the fuse has been switched. Or is there not a slow mode you can put the comments on? I'm reading them. I'm just reading them old. I'm like scrolling down on my thing. Suggest stream reaction was golden. Yeah. You should do a video on your complaints about Luna 7. Yeah, I guess I made my Nodcry retrospective a little early. I probably will, though. Seeing the way people are talking about this, like, people are pissed as hell. So I probably, and like, people are watching, so I probably will. At this point. Roll for your like and brick your account, true. April exudes so much positivity, true. I like this girl, she says how things there with facts. I'm at the part where they're reacting to your, to you saying no.
Yeah, a lot of people liked what I had to say. Maybe, well, not they liked, they thought it was funny.
I respected April, yeah. What's this stream about? You tell me. Why is no one talking about artifact capacity? I guess it's not a problem for most people. You kind of just need the other gacha games to step it up and eat into Genshin revenue before they make notable improvements. Ding, 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 ding. Someone found it. So Jeff is currently fighting a local legend. Alright. Cool story, bro. The Archon Quest looks peak, I'll say that. It sure does. I'm excited. Is it worth it pulling Moika Seat Lally? I have Hu Tao. Moika's worth it if you, like, want to learn how to be a Dark Souls fighting gamer, fighting combo maxing gamer. Enfield's crazy good, very generous. We'll see. I mean, talk to me in 6 months when or a year when they get Endgame. You know what I'm saying? Games are always generous at the beginning to reel you in. You know what I'm saying? Why is Genshin deleting complaints? I mean, it seems pretty obvious why they would do that. But if they're deleting it, it means they're reading them. So. When are you dropping a new tier list? Yeah, I've been really lazy with that. What's everyone crashing about? Anything and everything. Apparently this is a crash out stream. Apparently. I didn't know it was gonna happen, but I guess I should have. HSR is a better game in every way, even power creep wise. Crazy take. HSR is not fun to me. But hey,
It's not a fun game.
you know, I'm glad you like it, obviously. I really liked it for a while.
HSR has good character designs though.
Yeah, love their character designs. So good.
I'm not a
Will you
huge fan
try
of
and...
the new designs though, but I have liked their other stuff.
I love the new designs. Generally. So they're just too late. They're too lazy, but generally they're really good. Will you try NTE? It's just not my type of game. I don't care about that, unfortunately. 6-7 pulls is quite generous. You all complaining? It's not. I mean, it's not generous, but it is what we're. It is the usual amount. Were you supposed to be farming? Yeah, but I got distracted by a bajillion viewers, and now I'm like engaging with chat. Too many comments. He's replying to comments from 10 minutes ago. True. Thoughts on the new Stygian? The one that's upcoming or the one that's out now? Gecko is pretty... Gecko just needs like 30% less HP and it would actually be sick. Other than that, the next Stygian...
I blame all this on Zajev. Valid.
Yeah. The next Stygian looks pretty interesting. I'm not exactly sure what one is supposed to do versus this if you don't have like Moika or Lohen. I don't know. This looks like a lot of HP. I'm quite worried. The other two seem fine though.
Can we talk about Lohen's weapon? Why does it look like a 3-star weapon?
What do you mean? It looks cool. Did you see it in the live stream? It looks cool.
Yeah,
What
I
do you
saw it in the I mean, I haven't seen it like up close, but I've
looks
seen
sick.
like the little
Look at
art
that.
thing. Well, I don't know. It just kind of looks like it
Looks
looks like a
badass.
craftable. It looks like a craftable.
You look like a craftable. C1 Sucrose or C60 Hoda for Nefer? C1 Sucrose. I'm curious what other gacha games you played. I have played HSR and ZZZ a lot. I've played Wuwa a little. I've played Arknights Enfield a little. I played Reverse 99 a little. I've played Pokemon Masters Sex. Oh, sorry, Pokemon Masters
Okay.
EX.
What?
That was a meme because it's Pokemon Masters EX.
Yeah,
So
okay. Guys, it looks like Crescent Pike.
you look like Crescent Pike. It looks.
It looks
This
like
weapon
Crescent
is so
Pike.
sick.
Hold up, Crescent Pike.
You're taking crazy pills. This weapon is badass. I totally don't agree with you. Look at that thing. It looks amazing. I played some other gacha games as well.
It's like Crescent Pike meets White Tassel.
What the hell? The list looks amazing. It does not look like Crescent Pikes at all.
You're on crack.
You're on crack. Just hit 600 YouTube, true. Are we just not getting a standard 5-star character? I guess so. Low-end calcs for Nicole alternatives. Like alternatives or go jump off the Jade Chamber because you do no damage. Because it's the problem is that Duran's doing all the damage, and if you don't have a way to buff Duran if you're using Lohen on field.
It looks like a craftable. She's right. Yeah, see?
You guys are insane.
I agree with her. It looks very standard. Yeah, exactly.
What? It looks okay. Okay, hey, you know what? Whatever.
Okay, actually, fair question. Who can use the weapon other than him? I want to know.
Crit rate.
I mean, it's a fine weapon. Like it's kind of cool looking, but it just looks very basic.
You look very basic.
I would expect more.
Improves the character's normal and charge attack damage by 40%. I don't know. It seems like a pretty good weapon, but apparently someone said it's only like 5% better than Jade Spear for him. So
Sounds like a woman take. What is with the comment section today?
It's because there's a ton of people watching. This is an insanely popular stream. Do you like ZZZ oriented
Get it,
playing?
you're successful.
Yeah, successful and good looking. By the way, the stream, in case you guys are planning on spending on Genshin, what, you guys are so mad about the pull economy, you just want to spend instead, I guess? The stream is sponsored by Loot Bar. You could get a 5% discount if you click my link. Other games, such as Wuthering Wives or Arknight's Spendfield or Neverness to Spenderness, you can get bigger discounts than the Hoyo games, which is awesome. So use my link if you want to spend on those. You're just so mad at Genshin. Look, you're so mad at Genshin, you just want to spend, but you want to spend money on other games. You know, save money when you're spending on Arknight Spendfield, Wuthering Wives. I like Wuthering Wives. I'm down with that one. Neverness to Spenderness.
I like Wuthering Babes better.
It
Sounds like waves.
Yeah, I hear ya. Game keys, Steam keys are also a good deal. Up to 80% off, up to 20% cash back. Great games. Pragmata 27% off. Arc Raiders 26% off. Life of P 28% off. Huge, huge, huge,
Life
huge.
of P.
Lies of P. Sorry. Yeah. So lootbar.gg, very safe, very pog. Yay for Lootbar. Thanks for sponsoring the stream.
Someone asked, is it worth it to pull on Mavika's banner? It's worth it if you have enough pulls to guarantee and you have Mavika. And you're planning to play her as a DPS.
Yeah, and
you have her team.
And you're either willing to at least hit all of her melts, or you're willing to do the charge dash combo.
That was a lot of ors.
There's a lot of caveats, but if you are those things, she's still a great pull. Happy Mother's Day. Same. I mean, you too. PUBG Mobile. True. Spend on PUBG Mobile. What if they go... Oh, Tsaritsa. What do we think of Tsaritsa, Statue of the Seven? That's another thing that people are going to be pissed about if she turns out to be Alicia. People are going to be pissed as hell.
Well, the thing is, Statue of the Seven doesn't usually tell us a lot. There have been statues of a Seven that didn't look anything like the Archon.
Are there? Which ones?
I believe that, the Hydra one and the Pyro one didn't look like the Archon. Because the Hydra one, Farina, isn't really the Archon, and the Pyro one, Mwika, it wasn't modeled after Mwika.
Well, the hair is like Mwika, but yeah, the dress is completely different. This would have been so hot, by the way, if we got this.
Maybe you should live stream to me. I'm seeing everything on a delay.
Sure.
Jello is my favorite mother. Same.
This would have been peak. Can we just get this as a skin? That would be awesome. Obviously,
yeah, it wasn't
basic,
modeled after Mawika. That's like a lore thing.
But the hair is Moika hair.
Yeah, it is.
So there's elements, is all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's exactly the same. They're all a little bit different.
And then can we look at the Hydro one?
Yeah.
And does the Anima one look like Venti?
It looks like Venti's Archon War skin. Yeah, this looks literally 0% like Farina in any way, shape, or form. Is the hair the same? The hair is the same.
It
but
looks
she's wearing
like
a cover.
Farina.
Wait, no, this is really long hair.
Archon. It looks like the actual Archon, not.
Yeah.
the one that we got.
Yeah,
But
okay.
even then, the dress is different.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it doesn't tell us much.
There could be some overlapping themes. Can you pull it up again? I like that little outline image.
I like this one the best. I think this is kind of clearish.
Like, I think it's quite possible she could have like a crown thing like that. I think the dress will be different, because that tends to be the case with like basically all the statues, is that the outfit is different. And she'll probably sit in a chair similar to this. And she'll probably have a wand like that. Or I don't know if that's a wand, but like a royal thing. You know how royal people have random royal items that they
Yeah.
just have?
Uh-huh.
It could be that.
Yeah. The pose is disappointing, not enough aura. I think it's fine. What if Sarit says Alice? No. If it's Elisa, instantly uninstall. Damn. I know it's a very unpopular take, but if she was Alicia, then I'd be down.
Wait, that's unpopular? I was gonna say if it was Alicia, then like I'd be excited about it because Alicia is beautiful and,
Yeah.
and looks beautiful every time they
Yeah.
redo her.
Yeah, agreed. Personally, peak. I know, personally, Alicia is awesome. All the statues should be skins. Agreed. So many good skin potentials. What if they make Sarit's a standard? Amazing. Did you guys not play the Archon quest? I did. What are you referring to? We specifically asked Kachina about the statue, and they said it just happens to look like her. I mean, I don't know if I trust Kachina there.
What I remember from the Archon quest is that they said that it was modeled off of a different Archon, not Mabuika.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I remember, but I could be wrong.
Saddest news for me is Sandrone kit. I'm gonna like wait for the Doom posting. I'm gonna wait to Doom Sandrone until we get a bit more info.
I'm dooming.
A scepter? It's a scepter? It is a scepter. Naida statue skin would be crazy.
Sandroni's supposed to be Electro. From what we've heard, she's Cryo, actually.
Yeah.
Which doesn't really fit Laser at all. I don't.
It's so cute. It's so cute.
What?
What's
cute?
The Nahida statue.
Oh.
It's got her little
It doesn't
head.
even look like a child as well.
There's a lot of concept art for Nahida where she originally wasn't a child. I think it does look like a child. Is Lohen confirmed to not be standard? Correct. Is Lone Weapon second best for Arle? I'm not sure. I haven't seen calcs on it. It's the Muika from 500 years ago? Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think too.
I like the second result when you looked up Alicia.
This one?
No.
This one?
Left.
This?
Right.
This.
Yeah, well, that.
Yeah,
That's
there's
what
a few
I
of
want to
them.
see.
Does Genshin have anything to do other than Doom posting and complaining? I mean, personally, I'm really liking the game. But I really like that we have endgame modes, and I have lots of exploration to do. So, I mean, personally, yeah. I don't know what y'all are doing, but I mean, I feel like Genshin has a good amount of content, but I've always been, you know, a little bit more positive on that front, because if you run out of content, you just play another game. Not a big deal. I feel like there's plenty of content. Personally, it's a hot take, especially nowadays where we actually have 3 endgame modes. Back in the day, we didn't. But personally, like, if you run out of content, you play another game. Don't have to spend your whole life playing Genshin. I don't know. I think they should release a couple more areas, but in general, I don't really have that much of a problem with it.
I think Abyss needs a rework.
That's for
It's
sure.
like the least fun endgame mode now.
Yeah, and Abyss is too easy and boring. Hoya wants to convert free to plays to light spenders by decreasing the free primos. Yeah, except that they're slightly increasing the free primos.
This,
If you
I've
actually
said
look
this
at
a
year over
bunch.
year,
Actually, they need to make what I think would be fun is if
they should
yeah,
increase it
if
more though.
Abyss was the AoE shit,
Yeah,
and then Stygian's like the 3 bosses, you know?
yeah, I agree. Like AOE and multi-wave is where Abyss
Yeah.
should be focused on. Do a tier list on what characters should get a rework. Not the worst idea. I really like Stygian Onslaught. Same. I love Stygian Onslaught, and I love
Um,
Imaginarium Theater.
Not easy for me, lol. Yeah, it's based on your account and if you know how to optimally play your characters and your builds.
Yeah, and you've
So,
been playing for a
yeah,
while, and you have
yeah.
strong characters.
If you're optimizing for Stygian Fearless, Abyss will be a joke once you can easily do a Stygian Fearless. It's basically just easier Stygian
Yeah.
once you can do Stygian.
I also.
And I don't like that it's based like that. I want it to be different somehow.
I really like this. I also. I also don't have a problem with there being too much. I also don't have a problem if the hardest content is too hard for people. For most people, I think that that's good. I just think that the rewards should be less in the highest difficulty, so they just add a floor 13 and put another feather behind it, kind of thing. No problem.
Yeah. But they're just doing the same thing with the Abyss that they're doing with Stygian, which is just putting the shell bosses in it, and it's like boring.
Yeah. What I want is two of the shield bosses at the same time. No.
I want it to be kind of like pure fiction in Honkai Star Rail, you know, where different characters are useful there, you know, like bring Kazuha back, bring Venti back,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
bring
I
Freeze
agree.
back, maybe even. Like there's a Freeze meta and a grouping meta going on in the Abyss, and then there's the Stygian meta.
Yeah. What's the topic of the stream? We're talking about how I'm pissed that Lohen isn't standard.
The fact that IT is by far the best endgame mode right now. Lots of people are gonna come for you for that one.
Yeah, just depends on what you like.
Yeah, it depends. A lot of people dislike IT. I like the concept of IT. I think the RNG aspect is what makes it not fun for a lot of people.
It's so much fun. I love the RNG.
I'm still
I think there
waiting
should
for
be
you
more.
to
There should be
judge
more
my
trial
route, by the
characters,
way.
though.
Or artifacts.
There should be more trial characters. That's like my only gripe with it. Do you think they changed Lowen from being standard? Yeah, 100%. I'm like 1,000% convinced of it. Okay, I need way more Mora. Fuck. You have the RNG because of every single character? Yeah. And? But yeah, I think that they should add more trial characters so more people can have that kind of experience.
What's the priority on testing Nicole with Kinich, by the way? Probably after Varka, I assume. And yeah.
Um, I mean, I'll be testing it right away. Like, there's a bunch of things to test, but it'll be day one. I mean,
I want to know.
you'll be asleep.
Uh,
You're always asleep for the character release.
can you
What's
help
your
me
favorite
with my
endgame? I like both
artifact thing?
Stygian and Lunar Imaginarium Theater. I'd say slightly Stygian though, because it's fun to do Dire now. You want me to help look at your artifacts?
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
I unlocked both of them because I think I could get rid of both of them, but I want to know what you think.
What do you mean it's fun to do Dire now? Because I let myself play the game as I actually would if I was not a content creator, and I unlocked C2 Skirk.
So I have this piece. And I have this piece. Both unlocked. Because they kept fucking rolling into Elemental Mastery. The thing is
Man,
that they
such
like,
a good
they're like,
Durin piece. But now that Lohen isn't
yeah,
free, it's like not a good thing anymore. How many times have
yeah.
you cleared
But then
Dire?
I
Twice. The
also
first one and the
have
last one.
this. So like, should I keep those when I have this? And then like everything has Elemental Mastery on it, I swear to God. Like I have this one, and I have this one.
This is the same one that you're
So like,
already...
these are the two I unlocked. And then these are the ones that I was thinking about keeping. Like, should I lock either of these?
So this one, and which one?
So you see how two of them are unlocked? Should I keep everything exactly the way it is right now?
I already don't remember what the other unlocked one was. Yeah, I mean, I guess. So much EM rolls. Yeah, I guess you don't need to keep those because they're not 4-line starts and you don't have a use for Elemental Mastery.
Okay. That's what I wanted to know.
If Lohen was coming, then if Lohen was gonna be added to your account, then I would say keeping them, but doesn't look like it. I mean, it's not happening. It still doesn't feel real that he's not.
Yeah, like what if they make an announcement later that he's actually standard?
Yeah.
Would they do that? Is that possible?
I don't think so. We test out Zabai, C6 Ilua, C6 Goro, Palmina team. Goro C6, Palmina Linnea. Okay, so you want this team, but with C6 Ilua. Let's see. If we do like Feels Crafting math, it should be, because this is a 30k raise, and this is a 20k raise, so it should be like 177. Let's see.
This
Hopefully.
event's really bad.
Oh, I can't. My Zabai is C1. I can't. It's over. But you can pretty easily tell that it's going to be like 177. Because we have Illiwa C2 to C6, it was like a 20k increase. Or you could say it's like a 10% increase, and then this one will also be 20k to 10% increase. So you can pretty easily tell we are like 175-ish. What event's bad?
The current one with the like filming. I don't know
Oh
what
yeah,
I'm
I took
missing
one
here.
look at that and I was like, fuck this, and I don't want to do it right now.
Well, it's really easy.
Yeah, I know, I
It's
will
just
do
not
it,
fun.
but I just don't want to. What's the next priority after C2R1 with Skirk Premium Team? It's a Scaffier R1, or C1, sorry.
Okay, I don't understand what's going on with this last one though.
Today I get my Battle Pass outfit. Or not my Battle Pass, the free reward.
But sometimes it just doesn't work.
Nobody should pull any character next patch. Strictly meta-wise, only Varka owners. Compare these events to ZZZ. We have a huge Diablo game. Okay, I don't know. Does ZZZ have better events categorically? I know they have bad events too. Can you just say that
They had a
ZZZ has
fishing
better
event.
events? That was so awful. ZZZ has good events, but so does Genshin. I don't know if it's categorically better in ZZZ. Event quantity quality is at an all-time low. Quantity, I'm fine with going down. Quality, I feel, to me, it's always been shit for all of the games. There's some events, good events here and there, but it's massively outweighed by the amount of slop events that are boring. For all the games, personally. I don't have a positive feeling to the events in any of the games. She's so cute. Emily
You
DPS
finally got
calcs.
that?
Yeah. I got the battle pass one before you though. New tier list when? Yeah. I think because there's really map
We'll have to
expansions.
go over that at some point.
Go over what?
Tier list thing.
Yeah.
The patch right before the next region would be a good time for a tier list, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. As soon as I retest Nicole, then we'll have all the information we need for a final tier list for who's your man on ZZZ. Oh, okay. Whatever. Who was my man on ZZZ?
You didn't have one, and that was the problem.
Yeah. My favorite character to play in ZZZ was Dialin. I just love her playstyle. It was so satisfying. So, yeah, I mean, you could say it was Yishuan because Dialin made her so much fun to play, but it was mostly Dialin that made her fun to play. It wasn't Yishuan herself. I want to dial in for Genshin. Let's just get something fucked up and broken and fun that works with everything. Yishuan's gameplay low-key ass. Well, there's some good parts about it. in that like the alts, two alts is fun, but there's also something about it that's kind of annoying. Okay, I think we need to do some yeah, the rewards in Stygian are perfectly balanced. It's very well done. Because hard is perfectly doable for everyone. And then you get your primos. They can get you, yeah. I agree with Jello that Nicole will get a DPS later on that will use her in BOP. Did I say that? I don't remember saying that. It's possible. But to say that she will, I think, is a bit of a stretch. What teams should we be building to prepare for Snezhnaya? We can't really say until we get Sendroni leaks in like a week.
Only a week.
Yeah. It's a week and 2 days for the full kit, but we should have a better idea in a week, I think. Nicola's meta for one patch. I don't think she's strictly meta at all. She's just a pretty good pull for a number of people. Stygian could give some rewards for clearing one boss. I think it should do that, yeah. Will there ever be a point where Jello tests characters outside of their primary roles, like DPS Shalonen? The problem is that testing every character within their roles already takes a ridiculous amount of time. I did stuff like that before. And I did, like, when Shalonen came out, I did test DPS Shalonen. Notice how he hasn't responded to a single thing you've said this entire stream. What? I've been responding to chat the entire stream. Who are you talking about? Or are you talking about you, April? I've responded to things April said. Who is he talking about?
He's just raging for no reason.
Do reruns have any estimated behavior? No. It's totally random. There's this guy hating in chat. What did they say? I can't respond to every comment. There's been a lot. Pre-recorded stream. True.
I don't think reruns are 100% random.
Yeah.
Yeah, like first reruns are faster than second reruns typically, for the most part. Like there isn't like a 100% certain formula for when reruns will happen, but there is a higher probability of certain things happening with characters.
Yeah, but it feels random enough that it's hard to say, you know?
Well, the Archon always gets a rerun within their region before the end of the region. And the Archon always releases like the 3rd or 4th patch of every region.
Someone's been spamming for an hour that Lohen will be meta. I stopped playing when
Look, if your
Spirit came out.
comment is boring, then we're not gonna comment on it. Sorry.
Yeah. It must be boring because I don't remember what it was. They said something like Lohen will get stronger if you have another good DPS in the team. I just think it's like, I don't know. I don't know what the exact comment was, but I mean, I've said that in all my Lohen videos, and if it's something that I've said all the time and I consider standard knowledge and that it's like we have no information to think either way, it's just a possibility, it's like, what's the point of talking about it again? I'm not going to be able to respond to every comment. I still don't even know what the comment was. That's fine. And some people seem like they're responding to other people and like they're having their own conversation. So like I don't always know what to say. Is that Siwan Yalan? Yeah. Don't respond to every comment, just respond to mine. True. True. Oh, I think we probably have enough now. Yeah.
Yeah, that is enough comment responding for the rest of the stream.
Where are you from? Canada.
Canuda?
Kinadu. BC. When is Nahida rerunning? Ooh, probably soonish, because we get Stellar Rhymegrass and stuff, so they'll probably want to rerun her again, because she'll probably be coping it.
They usually rerun the Archons once a year, like
Yeah.
once a region.
Yeah.
So that's another pattern.
Yeah, the Archons are much more predictable than other characters. But I feel like look, Chaska got a rerun, but Kanich didn't. I don't know, it feels, unless you're an Archon or like a popular character, it feels like very random. Almost on purpose, almost purposefully random. Also, if your comment is long, that also makes me less likely to respond to it. Like if you're telling a whole ass story. Because then sometimes I don't even have enough time to like read it before it's gone from the screen. Chaska has boobs, Kanich doesn't. True. Hashtag content warning.
But you know what Kanich has that Chaska doesn't?
Big sword.
He has a big sword.
Nailed it. What did they do? The short and simple comment? I have no idea. What did who do what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Every single skill state, he shoots out 5 of his seeds.
Wow, that's insane.
It's dendro seeds.
Wow. Is Lohen bricked now? Pretty much, yep. How bad the power creep gonna be in 7.x? I don't know. Hot take. I don't actually think that the Nodcry power creep was worse than the Natlan power creep. I think the team building restrictions are worse, but the actual power creep is not worse. Only one team power crept Moika, but in Natlan, there were 2 power creep characters, arguably 3 with Skirk, Verisa, and Moika. All 3 of those would have been the best character in Fontaine, but in Nodcry, only one Columbina team power crept Moika. It causes a burning sensation. Play HSR, it's interesting that it incentivizes you to not play it. How so? Team restriction is worse than power creep? I agree. Well, do I agree? I don't know about worse. It depends on both, but It's still pretty. It's pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad for sure. Worse than. I mean, it's not. That's not wrong. I think it's at least a valid.
At least the characters are better though. Like at least they. Well, actually, I was gonna, well, okay. Like I don't want to pull Venti, you know, but if I have to pull Llama, I don't know, whatever. Who cares? She's pretty. Anefa, cute.
Like better and have
Linnea,
good designs.
cute.
You mean?
Yeah. Like Baiju, ew. That's the reason I gave up on Sino.
So power creep is okay as long as you like the designs. I think that's how most people feel. Deep down, if they're really truly honest with themselves. Is Lowen the worst limited character in 6.x? By a lot. Yeah. It's not close. Who's he the worst who is the worst limited character for their time since Lohen?
I actually have no understanding of how good Lohen is now because everyone was ranking him based on him being a standard.
Yeah.
I don't really understand how good he is anymore.
And that is why people don't understand why it's so shit that he's standard, because he's actually shit. Okay.
That he's not standard. You need to stop it. That's the third time you've done that.
Fuck. I'm sorry. Just quit the crap game? Okay. I'll just quit my favorite game. Because you said that it's crap. Lohen is... Like, guys, there can be problems with a game, and it still be a good game. Insane. Okay, Lohen for his time, Nicole for her time, better. Linnea for her time, better. Varka for his time. Okay, he was worse at release, but now he uses the same team as Lohen, and he's like 20k DPS higher, which is crazy high, which is way higher. So Varka's way better than Lohen. Zabai, way better. Columbina, way better. Durin. Power level, they're kind of similar, but Durin's way more flexible and works with way more teams, so he's way better. And then, like, yeah. Nefer is way better. Flint's way better. Llama way better. Inefa way better. Skirk way better. Escaffier way better. Varese way better. Mizuki standard. Silali way better. The worst character, I think the worst limited character for their time since Lohen. Like, who was a worse character than Lohen at really, or like, yeah, who is a worse character than Lohen when they were released?
Sejuine.
Yeah, I think Chaska. It might be Chaska, but if it's not Chaska,
Chaska was fine on release, wasn't she? She was fine.
I think she's kind of bad.
Even on release?
Yeah, I think particularly on release. She really wanted Lali and Yansan. I think Chaska, because like Lowen's fine too. Like if we're going by that, so I think Lowen's about on the same level as Chaska on release, and Emily on release also kind of mid. So and then Sejuine, yeah, is worse. So I think he's kind of on the same level as a Chaska or Emily,
Well,
and
Emily, yeah.
and then he's worse than, and then Sejuine's actually worse. Daya is a standard. Rao is worse than Lohen.
Chiori.
Yeah, Ryo on release was worse than Lohen. Chiori, pretty similar, yeah. Chiori maybe a bit worse. It's hard with not a DPS. Chaska Caesar exists so you can get C2R1, yeah.
I don't know.
How good a character is more than just DPS? Yes.
This is a kind of interesting take. But like, a bad support, why would you ever get that? At least he's a bad DPS, so you know, like you can carry him with the wheelchair supports. Like I feel like a bad DPS has more value than like Chiori or Emily, you know?
I'd say Emily has more value because she can help with a bunch of Stygian checks and stuff. Same with Chiori to a degree. Chiori got a lot more value with Lunar. Before Lunar, she was really shit. Lohen will have Lohen DPS. I mean, that's kind of funny. You could workshop that a little bit better, but it's fine. Rao just feels awful at C0. Yeah, he is. He was worse. He's worse on release than Lohen.
Don't worry, guys. He feels really bad at C1 R1 too. Don't ask me how I know.
Same case for Lohen. Perfect. Emily's underrated. She's good. She's fine. But people are going to say about Lohen too. And so, like, that's what I'm saying. And people say that about Chaska. They're fine. They're all fine. I'm not going to take the Claran bait, sorry. Vertical invested Chaska better than Lohen? Way better. If we want to, yeah, if we include vertical investment, Chaska absolutely destroys Lohen. Supports in general have more value than DPS. Historically, yes. Recently, they kind of a package deal. Still maybe a bit more value, though. Loan being limited brought down Nicole's value overall. Yeah, and Duran. It did. Any hope the Stellar saves Lohen? Not really. It might make him, like, feel better to own, but I don't think it will make him worth pulling for anybody.
Sino was also bad, no? Yes, Sino was also bad, but now we're going, like, really far back.
Yeah, I was going in recency order. Like, what was the most recent character that's worse than Lohen? And it's Siegeween for sure, but it could be Chaska or Emily. Package deal, Koff, Neferlama. Yeah. I mean, I guess the tough thing about that is I would much rather have Lama than just Nefer, because you can do Columbina stuff. So, yeah, I guess, yeah, you could say that that it's much more value to have the support, but I think I would rather have Zabai than Linnea. So it's not always true. But in general, we could say it's true for sure. Lama may see Tubina go Burr, yeah. Which character will be standard if not Lohen? Yeah, probably an early Nodcry character, I guess. Would you ever make an updated Klee guide?
Underrated for sure.
Sorry?
DPS Bina is underrated.
Yeah.
People scoff at the idea of
They do.
Bina being a DPS, and
Yeah.
I don't know why. She's like a top tier DPS. She's just not as good as like if you actually get a lunar DPS.
Yeah. But she's better than like every other DPS in the game that's not Movica.
Yeah.
So, but she does take your lunar team. So it's like it's a kind of a bad trade, but she is still very good for what she is.
Yeah, she does take your lunar team, but if you didn't like the lunar teams, I feel like she's a completely viable option, and I feel like people are ignoring that.
100%. I saw Calc saying the Lohen premium weapon equals Skirk premium weapon. I saw that Jade Spear is like just as good. I'm not sure what's more true. I'd love to see a weapon ranking. Why is no one doing weapon rankings for this team? For this character?
For Lohen?
Yeah.
Because no one cares.
Yeah. It's so true. How Shangling compares to Durin for Varka? Did I do a Shangling? Durin. Chev Bennett. Shangling Bennett Venti. Shit. That's so much. It's so much worse. Look at how much worse that is. Way, 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 way worse. 96K versus 126K. Is Mona C6 bad for Nicole? Pretty good. TGS did one. Did he do a weapon ranking? He did a Lohen video.
It's one of the new 5 stars coming out.
I don't see a weapon ranking.
Example, you're pulling for Lohen next patch. By the time the anniversary comes out, you're basically guaranteed to get him at least at Constellation 1. If you're taking this to justify, for example, assuming his weapon for standard dice cuts, because in this scenario you're pulling for the signature weapon instead of Lohen, and then you're getting Lohen some months from now, then that's where it stops making sense to me. Because getting the signature weapon now and then waiting for the free selector to get Lohen in the anniversary is not an investment I can see as realistic. It could make sense if...
So 151K versus... 133K, and he used deathmatch. So it's a pretty good upgrade over deathmatch, but I would still love to see a weapon calc so I can see where Jadewing Spear is. Is he good for Mona Vapors? Mona Vapors, I don't know. Not the 2x zoomer strat. I can't not watch videos on 2x. I don't know why. Unless I'm just watching them to enjoy them. As opposed, if it's for information, I need the. There's a Lohen versus Skirk ranking. Yeah, I've watched the video. But the Lohen ranking sort of assumes him being standard, right? What did they just do? You're referring to Lohen being limited? Yeah. Is Prune going to be better for DPS Mona than Sucrose? Based on what I've seen, I think she will. I'm not sure. I think so. Holy Unk for you page? Yeah. True. To be honest, I'd be really scared if I had a zoomer for you page. TikTok brain? I don't watch TikTok at all. I don't watch TikTok, I don't watch Instagram Reels, I don't watch YouTube Shorts. I don't like them at all. They definitely made it limited after his reception for version 1. Yeah, the problem is, we said he was good for a standard, and they took that as meaning he's good. And then they buffed him and figured that would be enough. Yeah, I think the telltale sign is that they buffed him in beta. And they're like, okay. Problem is that they didn't make his constellations good. Wow, he is Unk, yeah. It's just not interesting to me. I'd rather just watch a TV show or watch hockey or just watch something, actually watch something. Or watch an actual video. Why would I don't know, I just feel like I don't get anything out of TikToks and shorts and stuff. Unless I watch a few shorts here and there if they're like jokes and stuff. There's some funny skits and stuff. But I'm only good for a couple at a time. Jello's uncle already? I mean, I'm 32 with 3 kids. When is the ask for Nicole coming out? Oh, yeah, I've decided to do the ask as my post release, so I'll probably post the ask. This is banner still has 9 days, so I'll probably post the ask in a couple days, and then yeah. Hockey A, yeah. Once Prune here is what's Varka's best non-proud team. I mean, it's probably the same. Right now, I have Venti Fischl Janssen, so it's probably Prune Fischl Janssen, right? What type of music do you listen to? Probably Unk music.
It's Unk for sure. And it's bad.
It's like alt rock, indie rock, pop rock, alt pop, alt punk.
What?
That song. I'm gonna get demonetized. Unk rock, nice. I love pop rocks. Oh my god.
I like that.
Dying. Did you hear the new Did you hear the new May Day Parade single? Blame it on the youth. That's all you ever do. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na. Don't blame it on the youth. Yeah, I heard it. Jello Soul is listening to tribal music, funk rock. Jello trying to be relatable? I don't think I'm trying to be relatable.
That's what you kids listen to these days, right?
I'm not trying at all. To be honest. I'm Unk too. Join us. Wait, what's going on? They're making fun of me. Mom, they're making fun of me.
Are you saying I'm old?
Yeah.
What? No, I'm
Don't
hipping
pull
and
on Spark is
happening
better,
with
yeah.
all the kids. Right? Right, chat?
That what?
You want me to say that again?
Yeah.
I'm hipping and happening
Oh my god.
like all the kids.
Dead.
I'm not a regular mom. I'm a cool mom.
Which weapon's better for Marika? Serpent Spine, Wolfsgrave, Stone, or Varka's signature? I think Varka's signature should be best, but haven't seen calcs on it. Serpent Spine R1 and Wolfsgrave Stone are like pretty similar. Almost exactly identical. I would say whichever gives your build what it needs more. Do you use the left joystick in combat? Uh-huh.
Another person says I sound like an Effa.
Yeah, that's because it's an Effa's voice actor.
Lots of people are asking if they should get Nicole for Arlecchino.
Pretty much no. I think double cryo melt is the way. Maybe I should have doubled down harder on double cryo melt being the best for Arlecchino, but nah.
And when Scofier was here, yeah.
But it's just like I'm not an Arlecchino main, and Arlecchino mains hate me. They always tell me how bad I am and how I'm doing it wrong, and I'm like, so I shared that it's my best performing team, so yeah, I'm just not confident enough that it's going to be the best for everyone, you know? But then Genshin Nor, his calcs have double cryo melt being the best, so I'm a little bit vindicated, but I didn't see those till way later. Jello, #1 best content creator, Genshin content creator? Ah, stop. April
You
sounds
really need
like...
to stop though, because it'll get to his head.
April sounds like Emeru. I think that is just because they're both women, right? Surely.
I don't know what Emeru sounds like.
She's like, she was on that podcast with Asmongold. I mean, you kind of sound like Emeru in a way. You both... I don't know, but I don't know how much it goes beyond. You both just sound like a woman, you know?
I don't know anything about Emeru. Is she the girl that got canceled
Was she? I don't know.
for saying that she wasn't gonna be political?
I don't know.
Did you hear about that?
No.
It's really funny actually. There was a
How do I get down
content
here?
creator who someone asked her what they thought about a political thing, and she was like, I'm not gonna get into politics on the stream, and then she got absolutely destroyed online and canceled because they're like, you, how hard is it to say your opinion on it, and you should have an opinion, and if you don't have an opinion, then you're not productive in society, and like I think she was even getting death threats, and it was like a huge thing.
Wow.
For saying that she didn't want to be political.
Wow. Insane. Insane. Oh, I thought this was the thing. Yes, that's her. Alright. Apparently that's her. I haven't heard April in FO in a while. Yeah, we need a little bit of April in FO impersonation. Jello, do you know who Tectone is? Tectone is the reason I have a Genshin Impact channel. So yes, I know who Tectone is.
Wait, April was a girl all along?
The hell is this? I'm not here for this current Tectone arc though. Not the most entertaining arc. Not
Yeah,
gonna
he's
lie.
just kind of reacting to things.
Well, and all the other stuff.
I am curious what the other stuff means, but we should probably talk about it off stream.
Yeah, I mean it's just podcast with April where it's called April Fools. I mean, Waifus and Slander, the greatest podcast on this side of YouTube. It's a playlist on the channel, not a separate channel. I don't think any Tectone arc was a good arc. I mean, at least some of it was entertaining.
He has some issues.
Yep. And FSVA was cool. Was pretty cool to watch on Twitch. Fun lady. Yeah.
But it seems like he's getting married, so that's good for him.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, it's like all he talks about lately. Yeah. And they are already talking about having kids and stuff, so he's like living life now.
Wow, look
So
at
that's
him.
good.
Poor woman. Blood, don't use my wife for your exploration. Huh? The hell is this puzzle, by the way?
They're saying that you're using a character that is supposedly their wife.
Skirk? They
Yeah.
must not know. Skirk and I have a thing,
Yeah,
so...
guys, he divorced his ex-wife so that he could be with Skirk.
Tectone babies, what a crazy turn. I mean, maybe it'll change him. Wow, this is sick. I love this.
I mean, maybe he'll be more focused on family than like internet drama, and I
Yeah.
think that would probably be good for him.
Yeah.
Because I think he is a little too fixated on the internet drama.
Yeah.
And I can tell that it affects him negatively. So.
Yeah. Not another Farina situation. Easiest puzzle ever. Yeah, this was great. Isn't Skirk like 1,000 years old? No problem.
Yeah, Jill likes older women.
Mm-hmm.
love saying random shit.
Should you just skip Nicole and Duran for your Varka? No, no, you should get them for your Varka.
Like 40 plus years old, that's like the sweet spot.
No, I was thinking like 400 plus years. What's the thumbnail about? We were raging about Lohen being not standard.
Yeah. He's not standard. Grr. See?
Yeah. We've kind of worn out our anger at this point. Chat has calmed down.
Yeah.
The ragers have left. You can only talk about it so much, you know? But it was quite something if you want to watch. If you want to rewind. Huh. Oh, I get it. I'm supposed to do this. And then I go up here.
Why doesn't Kenichi have 2 grapples everywhere?
Because they hate you. Then it's this thing.
It's probably because it'd be too game breaking, I think. Like they don't want to like redo all the old maps because Kenichi exists, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. They should just let it be game breaking though. It's fine. What's the DPS gap with your Skirk and Chlorand? Well, my Chlorand is now C6. She gets about 233k. And my C2 Skirk, I think she gets around the same actually. I think they both have like about the same DPS right now. 239. So yeah, pretty close. Skirk's like a bit better in practice again because she scams damage out of Stygian with her front load. Show your Skirk stats. $233 at C6. I mean, she's kind of gimped, right? Because C2, if you're getting C6, you should really be having C2 Durin. So we're kind of gimping her by artificially restricting her to that, right? I have a friend group with my friends called Jello Impact Believers. Should I start a cult? Guys?
Yeah.
Should I start a cult? Kind of feel like this is my moment to start a cult. Cult part 2? Yeah, the cultining. Okay, what am I supposed to do with this thing? Left one start your own? Yeah. You make more money as a leader. More fun as a follower. Unless you don't know you're in a cult, then it's not fun for anyone. Should I get Moika if I have Silali? That's not quite how I would describe it, but having Silali is definitely a positive. I talked about it in my most recent video, whether your Moika is worth getting if you want to check that out, or you can wait for my Moika versus Lohen video. Jello within, Jello without should be our slogan. Down. Sure, why not? I join. Down. Alright, this is big.
That's big.
What?
What?
Did you watch the Sucro Stance podcast? I have seen it. I don't consistently watch really any Genshin content. Yonsan's by far the most important from Wika. True, C6 Yonsan, very important. Drag it down, it'll go up. That's what she said. What? Hu Tao had some issues compared to National, but it was compensated with higher damage. True. Can you explain the concept of ethical gooning? I don't think so. Maybe if you join my OnlyFans and my cult. I forgot weekly bosses are a thing, but not today, right? Today is Sunday. I've been paying a cult membership fee for 2 years now. Was that not to you? Skirk rerun 7.x. Yeah, we might as well say Skirk is dead now because by the time she comes back, she will be. Will Nicole improve my Clorand? I'll let you know when I get her. Currently, I'm thinking maybe. Will you make a Jello coin? We're launching merch. No, but we're launching merch soon, so that's kind of fun. April and Co. is doing a lot of the lifting. It's gonna be pretty sick.
Oh yeah, there's the polls.
All that for a loaf of bread. The thing is, I want Nicole. I just don't want Durin, so I'm trying to see if there's any workaround. What did Genshin Nor have? Because it's a Cloran question, I try extra hard for you. Yeah. My For You page is cooked.
Are you relentlessly clicking
value,
view everything and it's a bunch of porn?
No, but that could happen.
Well, you know.
You know.
It's not porn, but it is.
Okay, so this is this is Nicole Chev Durin Clorand 147. This is Clorand Fischl Chev Durin 145. He didn't do Nicole instead of Durin, but if Nicole is an upgrade to Fischl, I could see it being close. Was there any leaks about Freeze? Isn't the only reaction super leaked for 7.x and Rhymegrass? I think the thing is that there was a bit of stellar. There's a bit of stellar shatter cope because of that one boss that has a shatter mechanic or something. And if there was stellar shatter, that would be kind of stellar freeze, you know? Don't get Varka. Should I still pull Nicole? No. For meta, no. For meta, there's no reason to pull for Nicole or Durin if you don't have Varka, in terms of like strictly meta. Because all the characters that they make better are not meta characters, you know? Unless Nicole works with stellar stuff. Which could happen. Physical's so dead, probably. How about doing a short podcast with Flip or other TCs about meta? Yeah, we should get Flip back. I think the problem is that it's just like hard to coordinate. I think that like it's just like hard / annoying to coordinate schedules, and that's like the main thing. Doing like a podcast with like Flip and other TCs.
Well, first of all, we talked about leaks, and none of the TCs want to do it.
Yeah.
And so then it's like only Flip, and it's hard to coordinate with 3 people.
And TGS has a life. I have a life. April kind of has a life, I guess.
What?
What? My God, what is this? What is going on? Isn't Flippy or something? Yeah, and so is April. It's challenging, but April has a weird schedule. Jello, have you ever played My Femboy Roommate? Nope. And I never will. Why is Nicole not that great for Arlecchino? Kind of don't like the restrictiveness from Bennett Circle. In practice, she might be. I think the idea is that the 3 sec, like Nicole, like Arlecchino's damage, similar to Moika, is very front loaded because her Bond of Life, she does more damage for more Bond of Life, and you have more Bond of Life in the beginning. And so she loses damage throughout the rotation, but Nicole's buff increases throughout the rotation after the 3 seconds. So it's just unfortunate. I anticipate if Moika is only 5% worse with or 10% worse, then that probably means that Arlecchino is only 10% worse with Nicole over Bennett, which, you know, 10% is a lot, but not having circle impact and having a shield, maybe that could be worth. You know? Okay, well, where buff is way less than Bennett. Yeah. Well, not way less, but it is a bit less. He used to play with me, he's lying. Yes, start a cult. What should my cult be called? Did you find out more if the jellies? Did you find out more if I feel it in my jellies? If Echoes is a good Echoes versus Whimsy for Nicole C6. I tried my Whimsy and it was my Whimsy and it was really bad because my Whimsy is kind of shit compared to my Echoes. Shocked they didn't remove the 3-second restriction from a C2, yeah. I'm not shocked, but I am disappointed. Quality of life versus meta, which is a priority to you. For me, it's meta because unless it's unless they already have a ton of DPS. For someone like Nefer, it'd be quality of life. But for someone like Arlecchino, I feel like she just needs the DPS because she's not as strong. Pudding cups? Instead of drinking the Kool-Aid, you're eating the Jell-O. Is Muika still a good pull? I have some complicated thoughts on it, and I think I did a pretty good job of talking about it in my most recent video, but there'll be more. I've already gone through it a couple times on stream, so if you want to hear more, then check out the video for now. Some people are asking serious questions, and I'm here asking the real questions. True. Slurping Jell-O right now? Damn, that's crazy. This is very steep terrain. I was 20 minutes behind the stream commenting, so I was late on the cult thing. Worked out. You brought us back. You got us back on track.
I hate how Shalona doesn't heal if there's not the right amount of elements on the team.
Yeah. I just hope Chev is on the banner. That would be good, yeah. That would help the banner a lot. Do you wear funny socks, and which ones do you like? Do I wear funny socks? Jello foot reveal? Does that answer your question? Is there any situation with which Arlecchino is better than Muika? No. Do you spend money on this game, like for Battle Pass or Die Hard free to play? I get every character, so I need to spend money. Let's boycott next patch. I won't be able to, but I'm down for people to, obviously.
Why do they want to boycott? Because
Protest Lohen. I think a lot of people will be skipping anyways, because it's just not a very... It's right before Snezhnaya, and they're just not that meta of characters.
Yeah, I don't really know. I honestly feel like they'd make more money with him being standard.
Yeah.
Like you said, they'll want to like pull the core because they know they can get him for free.
Yeah, exactly. It makes so much sense. It's so good. Love the purple sock skirt color scheme. Yeah, I have fun Tatsugiri socks, and then I got these for when my outfit is more cool colors. Curious if China or Japan is reacting the same way. I have no idea. I didn't know that it was like a big thing, to be honest, until this stream. I didn't realize that people were kind of going crazy over it. Best DPS if I have Lally and Linnea for my account? Zabai for sure. Assuming you don't have another lunar DPS. I have C5 Yansan. If she's on Mav banner, should I pull? I already have C0 Mav. Probably. To be honest, if you play the team, and yeah, then yeah. I don't understand why people are advocating boycott the patch. If you want to dissuade Hoya from doing stuff, just don't pull for Lohen. Banner sell data is one of the biggest factors. Very true. Very, very true. I don't think you need to. Yeah, I don't think you need to boycott the whole patch to make an impact. I think just not pulling for Lohen will do it.
I mean, do you think pulling makes a difference, or just not spending is the big deal?
I think pulling makes a difference.
Why?
Because I mean, maybe if you're a total free to play, it doesn't make a difference. But if you're someone who sometimes spends, then if you pulled, you just spent later or earlier. So pulling is the same as spending if you spend. In my opinion. Boycotting won't do anything. The only thing to communicate to however says negative reviews. Interesting. I don't know about that. I think it all matters. I think not pulling, not spending, not
Like not spending is the biggest message.
yeah, negative reviews probably do something. Okay, thanks, Daddy. Oh my god.
Don't
People
say
tried
that too much, she'll like it.
People tried boycotting Natlin. It did nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, well that's not enough people did it.
I
People
think
spent
the
hundreds of dollars on the game anyway, so it doesn't matter.
yeah. I think the only boycotts that will work, that really work, are ones that just happen naturally, aka failed character releases, such as I think Lohen will do. Personally. Anyone know how to get these two floating things? Like, I can't figure out how to get underneath, or... When I got 2 stars review in the Play Store, they actually changed the rewards for the better. I mean, I think the Zhongli thing is a bit, like... a bit of an outlier. It happened so long ago, and it was... such a specific case, with it being an Archon character that represented their nation. I don't know that you can extrapolate that to apply, because it hasn't really repeated. Progress the quest, I see. I forgot that I hadn't finished the quest, to be honest. Find the restoration core. Am I in like the right place? Take a break from the game, message sent, read a book, go outside. True. Whenever I don't feel like playing the game, I don't play the game as much. It works great. Oh, it doesn't give a shit about Western players. I think they care about money just in general. I don't think they have a specific anti-Western player bias. But I think a large amount of revenue comes from the CN player base, so... yeah. Taking a break really did send a message in HSR, did it? That's good. You're not at all in the right place? Okay. You could be helpful instead of just being mean. I found the right place. Oh, you were helpful later, okay. It's too late. I don't need your help anymore. I don't need your attitude. I have one of my own. What happened, guys? Lohen is not standard. JP is probably the biggest market, and they seem to love Lohen. Yeah, it would kind of suck if people still pulled and spent the crap out of Lohen. Sorry, Jello Blow, these kind of boycott stuff do not work. I was saying, I don't know why you're saying sorry to me. I was saying that they don't work. Oh well. I don't like Lohen, so who cares? Twitter rage doesn't usually translate into a drop of sales. Yeah, so true. Oh, this fucking thing. Oh god, I hate this thing. Oh my god. Why people like him so much? It's so odd. So true.
He looks like he's gonna be pretty cool in the story though.
I think he is cool and he has a cool character but I don't know. He just doesn't seem cool enough to be a really hype limited 5-star, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my god, fuck me. Lowen's too much like Dottore, and I'm a Dottore 1 hater. I like Dottore. It's crazy. Crazy is fun. Is this bad or good? I have 130 ping and can't do movie combos. Is it worth it to do her weapon and cons, or should I just try and build other teams? Yeah, well, you can try Gear Up Booster. It's linked on some of my videos. What am I doing? What are we doing? Oh, I see. It's wanting me to actually do a thing. I think the teams that have the least effect on ping are probably like Zabai, Flints, Nefer. I think the lunar teams are like the least ping dependent. I feel like Skirk, Chlorand fairly heavily depend on ping. Melt stuff. Like, oh, I'm so good. Moika relies on ping a little bit with the 130 is rough. What else doesn't care about ping? Novelette. Maybe that's another reason why people like Novelette. Will Pern be better than Farzan on the DPS Venti team? It's about the same. Did April go to sleep again? Yeah.
I'm here.
I'm just kidding. Moika combo doesn't depend on ping at all? No, but the melts do. Not the combo itself. You could play Moika Overload. Do you think Sandroni will be an F at tier in terms of Stellar Shell? I don't even know what that means. Moika works for me at 2 or 50 ping. Damn. Alright, cool. Alright, maybe it's fine then. I've heard that with high ping it can fuck up the melts, but I mean, I don't know for sure. Oh. Whoa. Some sound in here. If you skipped an F, it felt really bad for a while because we got so much lunar charge shell.
I skipped an Effa and I was fine, but I have Barisa, so.
Yeah, I think if you didn't have an Effa or another strong Electro character, is Skirk ping dependent? Yeah. Yeah, the Geocrystallize, Lunar Crystallize is good. Lunar Charge sucks. Lunar Bloom is even worse. Lunar Crystallize is good. Can you show us how to do the dash cancel combos in Moika? No. I learned them a bit and I don't want to do them anymore. I honestly don't even know. I guess I'd probably do them if I was a Moika main.
Well, you don't do crazy skirt combos, right?
Yeah, I do like a kind of weak ass N2 dash. Are the stories about people review bombing Genshin getting banned on Discord for saying that reward sucks true? Probably. I could see them being banned from the Genshin Discord for saying that. I got banned from the Genshin Discord server for having a leaks channel. They ban people like crazy over there. The real question is, can you do it though? The Moika combo? I can, but not consistently. Same with the Skirk stuff. And then, but with both of them, I could start to do it, and then I'm like, okay, fuck this. Same with the Arlecchino combos, even though that one's not as bad. It's more timing dependent. I was just like, fuck this. That's kind of how I feel. I feel like cashing in Sandrone and early SNES Shell would be more future proof. Yeah. I think it could be good. I just want to see what she does first, though. Oops. Oh my god. Stellar looking worse than Lunar for old units. I think, like I said in my Anodcry retrospective, I kind of low-key think it's looking better, because at least it buffs the damage percent of Cryo and Electro stuff. I don't understand why it's an angel's duties, in quotations. An angel's duties? I don't. What's going on there? Do you like the new Miliastra outfit?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of cute. It's a little bit giving Sunday's Best though, and I don't know how much I like that. The guy actually looks pretty cool in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll pick up the guy one, but actually I don't know, cause like it's like kind of cute, cause I like pink stuff, but I don't think
Mhm.
I'd actually end up using it, cause it's I don't know.
Because the real duty is to be beautiful instead of buffing. Hilarious.
What do you think
Outfits
of
are
the
looking
male
better
outfits
than
Ken,
some
you
of the
didn't
playoff. some of the playable characters.
What
I
do you
don't think it looks better than any of the recent playable characters. What were you saying?
What do you think of the skin?
I like it. I think it's cute. I think the male one's good too.
Can't you get both pretty
I don't know.
easily?
I have no idea.
Like, let me check if I got this one. This one's. I think I have to go into Miliastra. I actually don't know how to just go into Miliastra. I only know how to click go to lobby for for the like test dummy. And I know it takes me into Miliastra.
Mm-hmm.
Also, do you like my character?
Do I like what? Your character?
My character
see.
in Millie?
Millie? Are we calling it Millie now? Holy shit.
It's Millie.
Yeah. I don't really like her eyes.
I don't really have other good eye options, I feel like.
I don't know.
Like-
the shape. It's the shape.
Like,
I
not
don't know.
bright
She looks
color.
too like. She looks too like. I don't know. Yeah, that's better. Do you low Kirkinly think that Lohen gets DPS mogged by Goat Drone? Oh my god. Your message gave me cancer to read. Probably.
Okay, so I got this outfit.
I thought I was gonna like the
Battle
other one
Pass.
better, but I kind of think that I like the Battle Pass one better.
Oh, I don't have it, I don't think.
No, super don't.
It's this, I think. Yeah, I don't have it. Can you get both?
I don't think so. I think you have to choose.
Oh. You can get both of this one. So I think that's what I was thinking of.
Can you, or do you have to? I think you have to choose.
Yeah, well, here's one that I already picked.
Uh-huh.
And then this is the same thing again.
Oh, alright. You have to buy the extra expensive version to get both? I see.
Well, let's see what... Ugh, no, that's terrible.
What do you think about this guy?
Oh, actually, okay, I don't like the mask, but he's kind of like giving Razor, and he's kind of cute. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I always liked Razor. So, I don't know, I kind of like it.
What the hell is this?
What do you think about it?
The hell is this ZZZ ass furry thing? What the fuck is going on?
That's not a character, I'm pretty sure it's an enemy. We were
Yeah, yeah.
fighting that in the thing.
We're kind of facing the same direction as them though in this, but yeah. But for this guy, I really like him, honestly. I think it looks really good. He's like Illua, he's like Snezhnaya and Illua. I really like him. I think it could be really good. Electrovision. I think it's cool. Is that a girl? I think it's a boy. You got something against furries, Jello? Nope. This is weird though. This, I don't know. Lore people
He's
found out
super
it was a
against furries.
woman's traditional outfit, so you think this is a woman? Interesting. Alright, I mean, sure. Maybe
Well, I
she
like
looks...
it less. No.
Yeah. Maybe she looks hotter if it's a female, if she's a female. But I don't know. I'm not seeing much action in the chest area here. Doesn't quite give woman to me, but I think it's a much better as a boy design. The face looks like a boy. I don't know.
Yeah, my male character looks so bad, actually. Well, not so bad, but, you know, it's kind of
And-
boring.
I don't know. Not enough skin showing for a girl. Um, I mean, I wouldn't say skin, but definitely not enough sexiness going on. Train gives HSR vibes, true. Actually, it gave me Polar Express vibes. Hoyo only covers the guys this much. Okay. Obviously, most of them show a lot of skin, but it's not impossible
I don't think
for
it has
girls
to
to
show a lot of
not
skin
show
to be
skin.
good.
Cloran doesn't show skin at all.
It's very sexy
Zabai
though, but
shows.
yeah, I don't think it.
Sorry.
I don't think it has to be sexy to be good. Like I don't think
Yeah, I agree.
that Columbina necessarily is like trying to be sexy, and I think it's good. And same with Linnea, I think.
I think that Columbina is definitely being sexy.
Okay. Look at Linnea.
She's like wearing underpants. I don't know. Look at this.
Linnea.
Yeah, I agree with Linnea. But she's showing a lot of skin. So I'm looking for, I'm just, I don't know. It's not 100%, okay? They don't have to be sexy, but generally. Zabai doesn't show very much skin. Chiori shows very little skin.
Arlecchino's a really popular one.
Yeah. Shenyan, I guess she shows a bit of skin. I mean, it's rare to have a female character not show a lot of skin, but...
Is it Lolly?
That's Lolly?
Yeah,
Okay.
Nefa. Yeah. I'd say
I think-
Chiori's pretty covered.
Yeah. It's obviously much, much less common. But Clorand, Arlecchino, and Yunjin. Noelle. She kind of has cleavage, I guess. But Clorand, Arlecchino, Yunjin.
Well, I mean, lots of people like Jean, and she looks pretty good, and she's not like trying to be sexy, I don't think. Like maybe Jean is kind of sexy, but I think that's just because Jean is sexy, not because they tried to make her sexy.
Yeah. Jean is so sexy. I don't. All I'm saying is it's not impossible that it's covered up and it's a woman. That's all. That's my only point. Do you know about r/agenda impact? It's all over my Reddit feed. Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah. Then there's Mona. What's that? It's just a Reddit that always just like makes fun of characters and stuff. Bennett's superior to Caesar, or is there a Nicole usually? Usually not. Only for Moik and Arlecchino, basically. Jean is sexy is a wild though valid thing to hear when opening stream. Nice. It's not impossible, but it's 95% chance that it's a guy. Well, my point was even more nuanced than that, which is probably, I don't know, this is probably too nuanced at this point, but I was just saying the reason why I think that they're a guy is not because they are too covered up. I do think that they are a guy, but it's just because they look like a guy, not because of covered up. That's all. Are all your figures in the background from Genshin? All except these two are Pyra and Mithra from Xenoblade. Wasn't Jean design changed because she showed so much skin? Yeah. What'd you say?
What sucks about the Meliastra skin, though, is that I like the pink hair, and I want to unlock the pink hair even if I don't use the dress.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But you want the boy outfit? Why do you want the boy outfit?
Yeah, because I don't like the girl's outfit.
Hmm. Fair enough. So did you play on EU server? No. NA. I wish I played on the JP server or something though. So I could get character releases sooner. Pisses me off. I'm gonna get Lohen like a day late. Don't piss me off. This is my favorite area, I think, in all of Genshin. This new map expansion. They cooked. Maybe Economia still takes it, but I love this. I always thought Janssen was a boy. I think I had to redo so many takes early on because I kept calling Janssen a boy. Isn't Janssen a boy? Nope.
Oh, so do you think I should try Kanich and Dyer on that other boss? Or do you think I should give up on Dyer?
I think if you have fun, then I think it could be okay to try. Can we really do... Yeah, I guess she's gonna do too much dendro damage, Emily is.
Then I don't know if it's realistic for me because I don't have C2.
So you do Kanich. So what would the strategy be? You'll do like Kanich skill to get the burning going, but then you swap off right away, and then you just normal on Kanich to get physical infuse,
Yeah.
and leave the
Yeah.
burning. And the burning should stay going. And
Yeah,
then
I don't know.
and then it's Emily. And then you're using Emily Janssen Bennett as the team.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, correct. There's no male child character. I think it could be worth a try. Unless there's a reason that solution wouldn't work. This is so beautiful. Wow.
What?
Just this area. With all the
Oh.
books. Okay.
Oh, and the guy who did the clear, it infused with physical, and he was hitting his Kniech normals will level 3, so I feel like you don't really need it to be leveled that much. Like mine are level 1 though. I don't know if that's gonna make a difference. 1 to 3.
Yeah, I don't know. Why is there no in-game sound? I tried to turn it up, but it just didn't work. I've got my sound on for it. Something going on with Genshin sound specifically. I don't know why. How can you play without music? Yeah. Regardless, though, I think I gotta get going. But it was very fun raging, or calming the rage of the chat. And yeah, it's a fun stream. Made some progress with pre-farming for Nicole and Prune. Got some exploration done. I'm excited for more information about Snezhnaya. I need it. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Oot.
14, 11.
All right, this person.
12, 6.
We'll raid this person.
13, 7. Okay, 37 attack. Attack 27, 3. 7, 10 attack. Good time to circle up. See. 7, that'll be 97. Oh, sorry. That'll be 87 to 11. That's good. That's a good build, bro.
Oh, he kind of freaked out.